going on, everybody, and welcome to Thursday Night with the Insiders. We are here, of course, for another episode of TNA Wrestling. It's awesome to be here. There is so much going on, and right now I'm going to put this. We're gonna pause the event like we do every week, so we can all kind of start at the same place. So I will pause this here. I see Frankie Kazarian with a cigar. Doing something. So that's where I'm pausing it. So if everybody wants to do the same thing, that's around the area where I'm going to stop it. And of course, we will start it at 8:30 as usual. But welcome, everybody. Of course, we are here for TNA. And man, there is just so much buzz going on about this company right now with the stuff with NXT last week that happened on the show. And now Tuesday night with Joe Hendry wrestling in TNA or in NXT. Freaking awesome. All this stuff. The Rascalz reunion there too, Jeff. There is so much going on that is mind-blowing to think of where this is all going to lead eventually, because I'm sure it's going to lead somewhere. But man, rumors, is Joe Hendry going to end up being an NXT champion at some point? I mean, all of this is insane. I never would have thought, going back to the beginning of this year, we'd be speaking about NXT and TNA joining forces during the year.
Yeah, but here we are. And it's good, man. It's awesome to see. And I'll be honest with you, seeing that crowd the other night when the Rascalz came out.
Oh, man.
People knowing who they were. So obviously those naysayers out there that say people don't watch TNA. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. And then Joe Hendry, who's just one of the most over wrestlers right now.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Doesn't matter what company. So, yeah, I mean, I'm. It's so good to be a wrestling fan right now, and yeah, I mean, like I said, good time to be a wrestling fan. And if you can't find something you like, then I feel bad for you.
If you can't find something you like at this point in time, you might just not be a wrestling fan. I mean, that might be what it comes down to. You
may be a miserable person who needs help.
Like some other form of entertainment or something. But yeah, dude, it's this has been tremendous. Like one show after another that we do. Obviously, the Howdy stuff on Tuesday that we're doing is so much fun. And everything that they're doing with that seems like they're doing it 100% perfect. And then we come back for this. And we get all this that we're going with this, and of course the WWE stuff that's been happening. Sunday we're going to have a show for the first time, and God only knows how long, and that's going to be a blast because we're going to have a gazillion things to talk about. And Tazzy, of course, as well is here, and he's got he's doing those NXT streams, doing the Raw stream. This has just been all good. I literally can't. And I know I have to come up with a grievance. I do think I have a grievance, and it's something that lousy that happened with, and it's more than likely with people on Twitter than anything else. But I do have that for Sunday. But I can't come up with much to complain about at all in wrestling right now. I'm having a blast with all this. Tazzy, what's up?
Woo! Well, we gotta do this first because I got something special for this point. You guys
nice.
Give me a second. My soundboard is coming up, so give me a second. give me a second. I'll let you know when it's back up here. It's acting real stupid right now. But
while you're going, let me go. Go ahead, Taz. You can finish up.
By the way, I'm having issues with my internet. If you guys notice, and so be patient with me.
I will. While Jeff's getting that up, I'll welcome
right.
some people.
We're good.
We're
good.
Okay, go right ahead.
Well, in that case, it's a TNA party, baby, which means it's an NXT TNA party, baby.
There you go. That's an intro. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll get to Tazzy in a little bit and have him tell you what he's got coming up. But on our channel, really all we got left for this coming week is, of course, Between the Ropes. We're back on Sunday. Jeff and myself are going to be talking all about all these things we're loving that's going on in wrestling. We'll have a grievance as well. I've got a pretty good one. I know Jeff does too. But, man, it's going to be just a celebration of what's been going on, the cool stuff that's been happening in wrestling and all that. So make sure you join us for that. It'll be the normal time, so 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. So don't miss that. And then, of course, Fireflies Forever, which has been huge. Thank you so much to all of you who've come out. Huge crowds and huge amounts of viewers that we're getting for that. So that's all on you guys. And we're glad to see that you're all appreciating it and enjoying that show. All right, Brandon Wayne Lewis, Christopher, Hassan, Eric, Derek Fleming, Damian, James Chadwick, Dylan. Let's see. I think Deanna is here. We have Jeremy Dunderman, a member of the channel. Welcome, Jeremy, and thank you so much for being a longtime member of our show. CRB Croft is here. Jason Peace. We've got Andrea in the house. We have Jahira. Hello. We have Brandon, John G. We've got Anthony Slate, longtime member of the channel as well. And thank you, Anthony, for being with us. We appreciate you also. James taking credit for this. We've got Conrad is in the house. What's up, Conrad? How are you? Hope you guys joined Conrad for his after AEW show last night. Some big doings in that show. Some big things going on. Tony Storm got bloodied up. And then MJF and MJF going at it a little bit with the bruv on the show, so that's interesting. And a lot of cool stuff going on there. And Michael King, of course, is here as well. I'm sure some other people will fill in as we go, but welcome everybody. I did see the top comment there was Shelley Duvall passed away today. Very sad. She was, of course, known for The Shining. I think mostly also Popeye with Robin Williams, only 75 years old. I did see her being interviewed by a couple on YouTube that do like horror things recently, and she didn't look too good. I don't know if she was sick or whatever, but yeah, very sad. She's a great actress, and The Shining is one of my favorite films. So thanks for the promo. Yeah, anytime, man. That's what we're here for, dude. That's what we're here for. Jeff, what does the card look like, man? What kind of card do we got?
All right, I'll tell you this. We got a good one, I think.
Awesome.
So we'll bring this up real quick so folks can see it.
Man, yeah, look at what we got going on here. There is a lot of stuff happening here. And man, we got to start out with good old Jordynne Grace, the Knockouts World Champion. She just continues to put that title on the line, not knowing who it's going to be, where they're going to come from. She's just putting that belt out there, guys. What do you think of this? Jeff, Tazzy, both of you, what do you think of this? Do we think we're getting somebody else from NXT for this? Or is it going to be somebody internal this time, like a Gisele Shaw? Or is it going to be somebody else we're just not expecting? But this is very cool. Jeff, I'll start with you, man.
I think, no, I'll just go with my hopes and wishes. My hopes and wishes are that it's someone from NXT.
Yep.
And that it is not Ash by Elegance. And I say that with all the fans in mind, because I know that many of you don't want to see that either. So
yes. I
figure I will be the voice for the folks who feel that way. But I want to see, I'd like to see someone from NXT, but Gisele Shaw, Masha Slamovich, I mean, a returning Killer Kelly. I mean, I think there are a lot of places that they could go aside from what looks like an obvious right now.
100%. James Chadwick, did you spoil yourself? Don't spoil yourself. It ruins the fun. Don't spoil yourself. And speaking of spoilers, please, if you are ahead of us and you're watching already, we haven't started and we don't start this until 8:30. So put it on pause if you want to continue with us. If you are going to continue to watch it this way and stay ahead of us, do not spoil the chat at all. That will get you a one-way ticket to you're out of here. So don't do that. Please do not spoil the chat and be party poopers like James spoiled himself. So Tazzy, what are you thinking, man? I'm sure you've got all kind of names that you might like to see Jordynne Grace wrestle tonight.
You're out here like the umpire of like what they do. To the
You're out of here.
I believe it's going to be somebody from NXT. It just could be anybody because that women division is so stacked right now, and we got 3 newcomers coming into the fold now. So it's like sitting here like, I give up. Just give me anybody. Give me anybody.
Right? I mean, and seriously, could be like Jeff was saying. You got a whole bunch of in-house talent. You got talent from NXT. You got you might have talent. We've seen them bring talent over from other companies as well. So this is just insane. Like how she keeps on doing this and putting that title on the line every time she does. So I absolutely love this and love what she's doing. We have, guys, let me start. I'll go from top here. Zach Wentz against Charlie Dempsey. This is coming from the NXT Invasion from last week. And obviously that whole Rascalz thing, man. Do we see a sighting of Wesley on this show tonight? From what happened on NXT, not out of the realm of possibilities. And I'll start with Tazzy with this one. Tazzy, Zach Wentz and Charlie Dempsey. You know way more about Dempsey than I do from watching NXT. So what's got you excited about this one?
Well, Charlie Dempsey it's an unbelievable talent. Shocking he has not became okay. I can't say he has been champion yet. He has been a Heritage Cup champion. I'm shocking he's not been one of the title the belt holder yet. So I'm looking forward to actually him get to that point. I'm not sure if Wesley gonna be in around this because I believe this was taped and I know
taped,
how much I know how many how spoilers can happen and all that good stuff. So I doubt he's gonna not be around.
Yeah,
but don't be shocked after this week. He's gonna be around a lot.
Man, Jeff, what are you thinking with all this? Jeff, something's got to be going down for Slammiversary, I would think. I really think we're going to get a lot of this. May not see, like, you remember how we talked about, and you mentioned this a lot, Slammiversary tends to be a show where we get a lot of newcomers and a lot of people coming in from the outside. That may not happen this year because I think that the newcomers is going to be getting taken place by a lot of this NXT stuff.
Yeah, I think Slammiversary, and just given what we've seen TNA do following up these appearances on NXT and vice versa, I think we've seen them try their best to capitalize on that. And with Slammiversary being one of the biggest, if not the biggest show for TNA for the year, I think they're going to pull out all the stops. So it would not surprise me at all if we see something like an Ethan Page at Slammiversary. If we see, I mean, there's just so many different places they could go. Roxanne Perez, Lola Vice. I mean, I just feel like there are a lot of different places they could go. And I wouldn't necessarily expect a lot of free agents per se, but look for this to kind of grow into something bigger.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is stopping anytime soon. They are just keeping this momentum going, and it doesn't seem like it's ending. So they're going to keep doing this, I believe, till goodness knows how long. And maybe it becomes a joint pay-per-view, maybe when they can get that worked out. And like I said, even if it goes the rest of the year, Jeff, and, NXT is moving. They're moving to another network. Mm-hmm. What's to say you don't want to have something like that debut on that network where it's a joint thing? But yeah, man, this is just, I'm loving this. This is just going in amazing places. Not to mention, guys, we have an X Division #1 Contenders match. We know how good these are. And look at the participants. Speedball Mike Bailey, Kushida, and Jonathan Gresham in this match. So whoever wins this #1 contender for that X Division title that Mustafa Ali currently has, Kushida and Gresham itself could just blow up, and Mike Bailey could take advantage of that because those two hate one another. And so, Jeff, we'll start with you. X Division match here, man. They're always awesome.
Yeah, and I mean, not to sound cliche and like a company man, but the fans win with this match, quite honestly.
Yes.
So yeah, this is gonna be good, really good. I'm looking forward to it. And honestly, in terms of a winner, I kind of feel like Speedball's gonna win because I feel like Kushida and Jonathan Gresham might be a little preoccupied with one another.
Yeah, that would make sense. This may very well, Jeff, be Speedball's time to get that title because they're really building him up a lot. They have been for a while now with Mustafa, so this might be his time. Tazzy, what do you got?
You know, this is the first time I'm ever going to do this, and I know everybody's going to be like, "Why'd you just do that?" Watch this. Copy paste.
That was good. That was a clever way to do it. Yeah, I agree with that. That's what's going to be the case. I do think Mike Bailey is going to get this, and I do think he will probably go on to win. Now, again, Slammiversary could be very surprising and stuff. It is in his hometown, as AJ Styles noted, so that would make it even a bigger chance for him to win. But you know, if this NXT stuff happens, all bets could be off. And we may not know exactly 100% what the results are going to be, but yeah, it's probably a good bet. We have JDC versus Chris Bay, and this is all stemming from that whole thing with the system against of course, the Bullet Club against ABC. So we'll see how this works out, but I do not trust JDC more than I could throw him. You might see the system come down to help him out a little bit with this one. Jeff, if there's any match tonight I call shenanigans on, it's this one.
Yeah, I think shenanigans are a safe bet, which means that if I can find it quick enough, I can play this.
There it is. There's the shenanigans bell, baby. There's a mall that's right across the street from where I work. They had a gas leak today in a new restaurant, and that exact siren, Jeff, was sounding in that mall. So imagine walking through a mall and you hear that, and they all had to vacate because of the gas leak. Holy crap, dude. Like, I'm watching the video, and they're scurrying, like, out the door. I'm like, oh, my God. So, yeah, man. Tazzy, what do you think about this? Your buddy Chris Bay here, man.
Yeah, man. Chris Bay, you know, ABC. I still they're going to continue what they're doing, but it's going to be a mess. I don't even think it's going to be even a winner. I think it's going to be a DQ out of all this because it's part of the storyline. So, shenanigans.
Yeah, I think that we have to go shenanigans for this one. We live for shenanigans, says Deanna. And then last but not least, we've got another championship match. This is for the digital media title. This is AJ Francis going up against Rhino. So Rhino getting a title shot out of nowhere here from AJ Francis. But man, you want to talk about shenanigans? Yeah, we might need it here too. Because if we don't have a PCO sighting, I would be tremendously shocked at this point. And that's, I think, what we're leading up to there. Digital Media Championship match, probably with PCO and AJ Francis at some point. We don't get a sighting from him. I would be very, very, very surprised, especially if Rich Swann gets in on this and starts beating up Rhino and helping him to win. I would be shocked if we didn't have a PCO sighting. Tazzy, I'll let you start.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm shocked we're waiting this long.
Yeah.
I do want to point this out. There's a so-called champion that's what we just talking about that was on back in the backstage of the NXT on Tuesday. So keep an eye on that one too, and see would this be part of a storyline over there as well. Who can actually face him over there? Anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, PCO, keep an eye out.
For sure.
Watch the light bolts.
Jeff, what do you got?
All I know is AJ Francis and Rich Swann have officially stepped in it. I won't tell you what they stepped in. I'll let you determine what substance you'd rather not step in.
Yeah.
Is it brown?
Yeah, Yeah, could be.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I feel like we're gonna get PCO at some point. And Barry Monkey said that Rhino's chances of winning are slightly less than 0.
Agreed.
I think I probably tend to agree with that.
Yes, I agree with that as well. No doubt. Well, there you go, guys. That's what we got in the card. I'm sure they might add a little bit to this as we go. We'll see. I'm sure we're going to probably get some promos and things as well. So there is your card. All right. We got a few minutes left before we're going to start. Now at 8:30, like I said, I'm on right now. I'm smashed right on Frankie Kazarian's face. He was smoking a cigar. I got a little bit past that. So that is where I am. And that's where we're going to start. So in about 5 minutes or so. But before we do, we got to have our Thursday tradition, right? It's time to share food. Let's go. Let us know what you had. Dinner, breakfast, lunch. It doesn't matter. We don't discriminate against food types. Let us know what you have. Get people in the chat hungry. Let us know what you are eating good. I'm up to eating creamed soups now. Yay me. I'm able to eat tomato soup, which is tasting like it's amazing right now. And I move on to like eggs and stuff like that a little bit soon and more like some pureed things and this and that. So that's where I'm headed. But let us know what you had and get everybody hungry so everybody pays attention. So I will start with Tazzy. Tazzy, what good did you eat today, man?
I felt like cooking, so I ended up making the world famous Tazzy spaghetti minus the chicken starches, but I started chili with meatballs. Hold the meatballs, dog.
Nice. I will be able to eat meatballs in week 4 of my thing here, I believe. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Jeff, what good did you have?
So right now, I'm trying to be discreet about it, but I'm not doing a great job. I'm having Wingstop.
Nice. Yeah, Wingstop's good stuff.
Yeah, and I have some fried corn and some wings. So yeah,
sounds awesome. We've got chili dogs from Derek Fleming. Very nice. Salad with ground beef, says Conrad. We have a corned beef sandwich for lunch. For tea, I had a ham salad. From James, we have some fried chicken with barbecue sauce, rice for dinner a few minutes ago. Tomato soup, says Bonus Baby. Yuck. Oh, I always loved tomato soup from a kid up. I used to eat it with my mom would put a little bit of milk in it. And, the Campbell's one, of course, put a little milk in it, and I would always have it with those oyster crackers, they call them. Love that. It just gives you the salt with the oyster crackers against the sweet of the tomato. I've always loved tomato soup. I love it with grilled cheeses, of course, too. I love it. It's a comfort food. But yeah, a lot of people I know don't like it though. Leftover pizza from the deli section of Walmart, says Brandon. I eat nuts and yogurt for breakfast, and lunch I eat pasta and plantos, says John G. I had lunch and I had candy and ice cream, and I'm having orange chicken and Chinese for dinner. Very nice. Lemon pepper, says Derek. John Kessler says I had steak with white rice and steamed veggies for lunch. John G, I'm going to eat pizza. Hello, Hassan. Today is 7-Eleven's birthday. I don't even have a 7-Eleven close to me anymore. You're talking about the convenience store, I imagine, right? Yeah, I have not seen one of those in forever. They're the home of the Big Gulp and what made a lot of people in the 80s gain a lot of weight. Melissa, enchiladas Del Mar with baked potato and rice. When healthy tonight, had too much unhealthy takeaways last few days. Chicken wings, blue cheese, and milk, says Dead Man. Very awesome. A lot of good stuff out there. A lot of good stuff. All right, I've got a question for y'all. I have the weekly question, and I'll get that out there now. Since it's hot and sweaty up here in the Northeast, like really hot and sweaty, we've been through 3 heat waves right in a row where it's been, Jeff, I'm sure can attest, it's been like 95, sticky, humid. We just got blasted with major thunderstorms yesterday that dropped like 3 inches of rain in 15 minutes. Tornadoes are going around the area. Man, it has been rough up here. So since that is the case, I'm going to ask you all, what is your favorite thing to do in the summer? Favorite summer activity to do? In the summertime. Summertime. Remember the Will Smith song? Love it. Let me know in the chat.
Before the slap.
Yes, way much before the slap. Yes, that was still around the Jazzy Jeff days. So yeah, but yeah, let me know, what is your favorite summer thing to do? Going to the beach, swimming, picnicking, whatever the case might be. Let us know, and I'll ask Tazzy and Jeff in a little bit as well. Let's see, we got some people still doing takeaway burger. Let's see, climate change is real. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. My babysitter gave us tomato soup every single day. Then when I went to prison and worked in the culinary, I had to cook 500 gallons of it. Well, I could understand why you wouldn't like it.
That's understandable.
Yeah, very, very understandable. Barry Monkey says teriyaki cod wasn't a good idea. Found out it works much better at salmon. I had pulled pork, quinoa, brown rice, and baby carrots with a bottle of wild cherry Pepsi for lunch. Sounds good, Andrea. All right, pork chops and potato salad, mixed veggies. Nice. Derek said, "You sure you want to know my favorite summer activity?" Probably not. Brandon says, something much more family safe here. Going out for a Sunday walk. Stay home if I can. That's good in the summer when it's heat. Yeah, who the hell wants to go out in that crap? John G says, going to the pool. Conrad says, a little hoops, little basketball. Yeah, I love to play basketball in the summertime. Although you'd sweat like a maniac, especially if it was, but who cared? Like, you didn't care. It was just like, yeah, whatever. We're just going to go out and sweat for 3 hours. Going to car shows, going for a jog, going out playing football, now staying indoors, curtains closed with a fan. Smart. See how things change when we're kids to when we're adults. That's great. Stay inside my house with the AC on. Yeah, smart. In English, I'm English, so I spend the summer complaining when it's too hot when it's only 70. Derek, does it involve getting hot and sweaty? Oh, God, you're going down a bad path. You're going down a bad path. Tazzy, what's your most favorite thing to do in the summer? And we'll start the stream here.
Sex on the beach. Not just kidding.
All right, Derek, see what you're doing.
Beaches.
He started. Actually, it's going to the beach though. The beach and having a bonfire. It's actually cool because actually, no matter how hot it gets during the day here in the Bay Area, at night it'll get to that 65 degrees and the wind, and it's like nice and cool right next to the beach. It's just perfect. Just to have that between when it gets hot here, it gets hot. It's hot and sticky here, or it's like 95 to 100 degrees here, and it's not doable at all. It's something about here in the sun and beach sun. It's not fun.
In case you're wondering where we're at, Frankie and Nick Nemeth are going at it. Outside the arena, Nick with a kick, knocking him off the garage door out there. So that's where I am in the stream. And in case you want to know, so you can start around the same point with us. Jeff, what's your favorite summer pastime, man?
I've reached the tender age of blah blah blah, 40 something, where I enjoy firing up the grill.
Oh man,
and smoking meats and all kinds of side dishes and everything else. So I've officially reached that point in my life. Derek and I were joking about this. I don't have the sandals yet. And everybody, all of my melanated brothers and sisters might know what I'm talking about when I say the sandals. I don't have those quite yet, but at this rate, I will probably have them before the end of the summer. So.
Jeff's the guy that's cooking, that's getting everybody else down the block hungry.
Yeah,
he's out there smoking. Everybody smells all that stuff that he's got going on over there, and then everybody else is getting hungry. And then all the wives are pissed. Then all the wives are pissed because their husbands are going out and buying smokers and grills because Jeff got them all hungry for it. Yeah. Jordynne Grace is in the ring, so we're starting off hot. All decked out in purple. Let us see who is going to be her opponent tonight. And we know who she's facing at Slammiversary. People don't really want me to talk about that one. So we'll focus on tonight instead. Sandals and tube socks, baby. Yes. Yo, it could be worse. It could be Crocs and tube socks.
True.
So there you go.
Or like my kids say, when you wear the Crocs, you put them in sports mode. So you
All right, who we got? Answering her challenge. Ooh, they got a nice long delay here, making everybody wait. Let's see who this is going to be. Yo, Izzy Dame?
All right.
Izzy Dame?
That's came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that.
All right, so we have another challenger from NXT.
Interesting. And she's vicious too.
Izzy Dame is tonight's challenger for Jordynne Grace's Knockouts Heavyweight Championship. Not there yet. Grace is just coming out. Well, you knew anyway. You knew who it was. In case if you want to catch up, James, we're right at where Izzy walks into the ring. So right now she's in the middle of the ring. If you want to fast forward a little bit. Izzy Dame isn't a bad wrestler. Should be good. I knew it. Wait, I had seen it already. Oh, no cheating. John G says I voted for Grace. No cheating.
Cheater.
Right? Don't be a cheater. Oh my God! Look who's interrupting. No. Oh my God! Don't. You know what? You're just spoiling everything. Oh my God!
He will be back at midnight with some new music. By the way,
I love that song that he has out on the. I listen to both of them. Yes.
Oh yeah, I love both of them. I can't wait for the album to drop.
Does it drop? Shady? Does that drop tonight?
Yeah, it drops tonight. Yep.
Nice.
Know what I'm doing?
It'll be on iTunes. Then I'll be able to get it at midnight.
Yep.
Nobody cares if she's watching via satellite. Go away, you little greaseball. Go back to your job that you did prior to the show. We all loved you more there. Let's see what you've got. If I were him, I'd go down there. If I were Jordynne, I'd go down there and pound him. Oh, there she is via satellite from what's like the outside of an office building or a beach. That crowd is giving it to her big time, man. Listen to the boos coming from this crowd. Stealing the thunder of the NXT stuff, you bum. Carlisle, no, it's pretty far west of me, actually.
Are they really showing her during this match?
Of course they are. I heard though that they got some really bad weather, Chris, like tornado weather out that way. I don't know if anything happened there, but they were talking about it on the news station that I watched about how Carlisle had tornado warnings and stuff like that. So I don't know. I didn't follow up to see if they got anything bad. I like the live stream. Very good, Chris. Thank you very much. Everybody should follow Chris's lead and do that too. Go out, drop a like. It takes like 2 seconds, and it takes nothing from you other than pressing a button. No effort, no money, none of that. It's free. Go drop a like on the stream. We'd appreciate that very, very much. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subbed, please do. Crap will be heading out there tomorrow. Yeah, you probably want to be careful. I don't know exactly how bad they got hit, but one of the more severe storms that had like funnel clouds or tornado, stuff like that, rotation they call it, there was out there near that area. So a lot of trees down and stuff like that. So yeah, just be careful. She's telling Jordynne to go. Kick to the midsection here. Try to snapmare, but Jordynne blocked it. Now reverses. Bonus maybe shouting the lyrics here. Death of Shady has been trending all day. Somebody during the summertime thing called out a song by Mungo Jerry, which is freaking amazing. In the summertime. I remember Mungo Jerry very well. Eminem tweeted earlier, said, public announcement, you will need to listen to the songs in sequence. Otherwise, it won't make sense. Guessing there's a story to it. Okay. Nice. Nice. I honestly don't know. Chris, I honestly don't know. It was up toward the northern end of it. That's all I really know, so I'm not sure. Big chop from Jordynne. Almost into the post. Oh, man. Jordynne with an elbow stops that. Smashes her head off the post. Izzy Dame Chick is a tall drink of water. She really is. Yeah, she really is. CRB Crops is nice.
Ooh, come on.
All right, Jordynne. Oh, there he goes. The morons interfering. Get out of there, Jordynne. Punch him in the mouth. Punch him right in the mouth. Oh, everybody's asking where Rosemary was. There she is. Yo, look at her eyes, too. She's got all red contacts in. Oh, man, she looks sick. She chases him off. Oh, man. We get a Rosemary sighting in the first match. It's going to be a good night. That should make everybody very confident that Rosemary is no way going to let Jordynne Grace lose that match to her at Slammiversary. There's no way it's going to happen. There's going to be big time payback, and maybe Havoc comes back then too. Oh my God, that was amazing. Jordynne not looking too good though after that little thing on the outside. She's getting beat up a little bit here. I dig Octopus Jonathan Gresham, but I'd like to see regular Jonathan Gresham going after the NXT Heritage Cup. Big headbutt from Jordynne knocks her off of that top rope. Big slap. All right, going up top here. Look at the strength here. Got Jordynne all the way up and down. 1, 2, no, just kicks out at 2. I'm got to say it. Ash is so full of fillers, she will never be in danger of sinking. Oh my!
I gotta play something after that one.
That was a good one. That was a good one. She has so much plastic, she'll float.
Damn.
There it is. There you go. What in the name of pre-recorded footage is asked by Trash tuning in by satellite? Yeah, we don't really know. We're not really sure, but Rosemary chased off Iceman / concierge, whatever you want to call him, got chased off by Rosemary. It was brilliant. She looked amazing, too, with the... Don't be surprised if Ash doesn't show up after this match, because the whole via satellite thing's been done before, where they say they're via satellite and yet they're not. So don't be surprised if she runs in here, shows up after. Also, Mr. Kennedy. What's up, Johnny Bates? Both women down. Jordynne's trying to get fired up here. The crowd's getting behind her. Did you mean the GOAT, George Iceman? Yes. Yeah, I do. As they go back and forth with forearms. Yeah. Here we go. Whoa, man. Big back elbow from Jordynne Grace.
Ooh.
Big boot. Izzy gets the big boot. Jordynne's stunned. Now, Jordynne, get up. across the shoulders.
Not good. Not good.
Slams her down, and now Jordynne feeling it.
Beginning of the end.
That Grace driver. That's it. It's over. Jordynne Grace retains. I'm ahead of you on access. I'm sure this was addressed earlier. How hard did Joe mark out when Joe got on the got the pinfall and oh my God. Jeff had to tell me about it because I missed it. I couldn't see it happen. I couldn't see it live. I was doing something else, but Jeff told me all about it. I went right on and watched it. It was awesome. It was awesome. Jordynne Grace chants from the crowd. She holds up that title, and it is the director of authority. Planned main event. Look at Santino's all excited. Look at that. He's kissing the badge. He's all excited. All right, we've got a commercial here on ours. We'll be right back, Sign. So we'll fast forward a bit and get back to it. See where we are. Okay, and we're right back to Santino, so you can go right back to where Santino appears. It's very hard for me with that. Okay, here we go. Joe Hendry.
It's not even letting me.
Joe Hendry and Josh Alexander against Steve McLean and his partner Moose and Macklin against Hendry and Josh. He says, I am good. I'm very good. Wild card spinner. They're going up in the world, Jeff. They got a spinner.
Yeah.
They're moving up. That's going to be awesome, man. You're going to get Moose in the ring with Joe Hendry. And you know, Macklin and Josh have no love lost for one another either. That's going to be a good one, man. Here they are. The Rascalz are here. And they're going to show you what happened on NXT. And there they are. Look at that, man. Wesley, baby. The big hug in the middle of the ring. That was amazing. Grace retains. Izzy Dane did great. Yeah. Yeah. Izzy looked amazing. The Rascalz versus Gallus is coming up. That's this week, yeah. That's the next episode of NXT.
Tuesday. Yep.
Tuesday, yeah. And there is Charlie Dempsey. Is he really? There was a comment in chat saying he's Steven Regal's son. Is that true?
Yeah, he is.
That's insane. He kind of looks like him with the long hair and stuff, and the jaw, like that, the jaw that he has. Oh my God, yeah, you could definitely see it. You can see it in his face. That's awesome. I didn't know that. All right, here we go. Wentz a little overmatched in size here, a lot overmatched in size actually, but he does have Trey Miguel on the outside of the ring, so you always have to be aware of that. Look at his facials when he wrestles, yeah, with the teeth, like gritting the teeth and stuff like that, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Wentz is going to have to use speed here for sure. Man, Trey, Zach, and Wes fell right back into being the Rascalz like they'd never been apart. Yeah, it was very cool.
All I need now is a visit to the treehouse somewhere.
Oh, my God, man.
Just saying.
Taz, imagine you see that on your NXT stream and they're all in the back and you see the big puff cloud of smoke. They're saying they came back from the treehouse.
Definitely possible because they're very edgy on NXT.
Yeah, they are.
Now, let me ask you this, Tazzy. If there's anybody on the NXT roster or that's in management, who would you have be a special guest in the treehouse?
Or anywhere.
Or any WWE. Even if they just came for a quick visit to the treehouse one Tuesday.
Oh man, it gotta be R-Truth, right?
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
But Conrad throws out a good one too. I would love to see I would love to see Shawn Michaels walking with him. I would love that.
Yeah, Shawn would be amazing, and yeah, that would be awesome. Some shots to the midsection here from Wentz. Dempsey with a big knee in return. Javon Evans, RVD. Oh my God, could you imagine if RVD was That would be amazing. Yeah, that would be tremendous. That would be tremendous. Santino is like an Italian Borat, and I love it. Yes, he really is. That's a good description. Kimberly, just so they can boot her out of the tree 20 feet up. R-Truth on TNA and saying, I thought this was NXT. Oh my God, that would be great. Riddle, if he was still there, that'd make a lot of sense. Ron Simmons. Oh my God, could you imagine him in there? Damn!
I am so ready. I am so ready to have Santino Morella's daughter come face to face.
Oh yeah,
so excited about that.
Yeah, that's right. For those of you who are Who fans, Roger Daltrey. Yes, I thought the same thing. Yep, the hair and everything, like down to that, like the color of the hair, his face, absolutely does look like Roger Daltrey from the Who. Yep, 100%. If Michael showed up, I would flip. Liv Morgan after trouble in Florida.
Damn.
I've seen a lot of TNA pay-per-view and things in a lot of people from TNA. That's now in WWE. It's crazy, man. It really is. I think we are in such an amazing year for pro wrestling so far. Like everything that's being done, it just seems right now, like Jeff said earlier, that everyone's just killing it. Like we know what Triple H is doing and how good of a job he's doing up there. And all the storylines they got going on. The whole Liv Morgan thing came to a boil. Rhea came back. I mean, it's amazing. It's must-see TV. You can't not watch it. The stuff with Bo and the Wyatt Six, all of that going on. The new Bloodline on SmackDown. Everything's must-see. NXT now with this stuff going on with TNA, with Ethan Page winning the championship there out of nowhere. Like they are must-see. All of this wrestling is must-see. And AEW, listen, I know I don't get a chance to watch it as much, but man, they've got some really cool storylines going on too. Credit to them. And obviously with MJF being back, that's huge. Bryan Danielson is in the mix to possibly win a title again, which would be amazing since we know he's going to probably retire soon. Dempsey here. Oh no, we got.
Well, damn.
Dempsey gets the win with interference from the outside.
Well,
takes out. Yo, man. And they're just going to keep attacking Wentz here.
Wow.
Oh, man. The Rascals are getting a beating here. Oh. Man, this is awesome.
Did they just win a match or TNA?
Yes, they did.
They did.
Yes, they did.
Oh, this is
against one of the best tag teams that are in TNA, too, mind you. Damn, man. I'm telling you guys, this is amazing. Wrestling is just off the charts right now. The system. The return of Matt and Jeff next week. Oh, man. Eddie Edwards and Myers going up against Matt and Jeff next week.
Ooh.
He's impressed Moose.
Yeah, Slammiversary is next Saturday, folks.
Oh my God, is it next Saturday already?
Yeah.
Holy crap, I didn't know that.
We're getting there.
Moose calling out Joe Hendry. Macklin's dude, just stay out of my way. All right. Got their we'll be right back sign here. So let's fast forward up to where we're going to be next. Now we got a little response here from the two NXT guys. You like to cheat and steal your wins? I've learned a thing or two. I've used your own tricks against you. Most dominant faction in professional wrestling. I wonder what's going to happen next.
So it's going to be the Rascals.
Oh man, Santino again. You got a 6-man tag next week. You 3 summon-a-guns. Oh, man.
You see the writing on the wall.
Oh, man. Wesley is going to be back on TNA next week. Oh, man.
Just saying.
Oh, man. The no-quarter catch crew against the original Rat Jeff. We are getting – your wish is going to come true. We're getting the treehouse next week, buddy.
I hope so.
I guarantee we're getting the treehouse next week. I don't know who they'll have from here. I would like – you know what? If it's from TNA, I want to see Santino in the treehouse.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. This is amazing. Amazing. Bonus Baby's talking basketball. Dude, basketball season ended like a month ago, my friend. You got a little while to wait. TNA is cooking. Oh, my God. Both them and NXT right now are just off the charts. Off the charts. Go back to Jeff's comment earlier in the show. If you can't find something in wrestling that's making you smile right now, I don't know what to tell you. Jonathan Gresham, the octopus, is on his way out to the ring. Lights go out. Olympics are here, though. Yeah, I'm not a big Olympic guy. I never really watched a lot of it. The United States is going to roll over everybody in that anyway in basketball. I don't even think it's going to be close. They didn't even play well the other night, and they beat, was it Canada by 14? And I don't even think they shot horribly. Their defense, though, oh, my God. With the guys on that team that they have that can play D, I don't think there's anyone that's going to beat them. I read that TNA will be headlining WrestleCade in November. I think it's going to be in North Carolina. Ooh.
Winston-Salem.
Wrestling right now is hot, which is awesome. Yeah, very cool, man. The Treehouse. Jeff, I think you might do a better job describing exactly what the Treehouse is to Deadman.
So to keep this as YouTube friendly as possible, the Treehouse was we'll call it a backstage recreational space where the Rascals would test out herbal remedies.
That's about as good as he could have done it. That's about as good as it could have been. Yep. That's perfect. Yep. Couldn't have gotten any better. Oh, man. I believe the match you all just mentioned for next week with the Rascals and No Quarter Catch Crew was filmed during the tapings prior to West League thing on Tuesday. Won't be on next week. Okay. Well, we'll have to see, I guess. It'll be cool either way who they decide to join up with them.
That's
It's
crazy.
legal now. Whatever. This is Connor. Great description, Jeff says Swag Fan. Yeah, it really was. Treehouse is the version of the 70s show. My kind of guys. This is Jedi Warrior.
Ooh.
Have Grim Reefer from GCW Wonder in there. Deanna says, nice explaining.
I appreciate that.
TNA is looking for a bigger distribution deal. I don't know what that means, but I don't think it's going to be PG. The biggest area that Winston-Salem area TNA will be in for WrestleCon is 9,000 seats. Jeff explained it great. Yeah, there's no way anybody could have done that better. It was Dead Man's like, yep, gotcha. Man. All right, guys, we got Speedball Mike Bailey just cleared the ring. Gresham's outside with Kushida. Bailey looks like he's going to go up on top. Yes, and he takes down Kushida on the outside. But look out. Gresham's right behind Bailey, grabs him by the hair. Gresham with that octopus mask. Whose house? Drug house. Like Conrad said, it is legal. So, you know.
It is. It's very legal. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Depends where you at.
Hold on. I'll have to tell. Hold on. Go to the private chat, guys.
Speedball chance. Speedball is getting fired up listening to fans.
All right. There you go. That's my story.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's about right. That's about right.
It is about right. It is
in
about
so
right.
many in so many words, Jeff. You can say that you helped build the treehouse.
In one occasion, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, okay. Gresham's got him in a lock here. This is this no DQ?
Triple threat rules. So
okay, yeah.
Triple threat, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Bailey versus Kushida versus Gresham. This match is going to be great. Yeah. This is going to be a good one. Kushida trying to get out of that grip. Bailey getting himself back into the mix here.
We remember when these two guys were a great team.
Oh, my God. Remember when they were a team? Yeah, dude. These two know each other very well. They get higher education in the treehouse.
Yeah, elevated education is achieved in that recreational facility.
Clown says Genesis 129, God gave all seed-bearing plants and herbs for use. Nice move there. Moonsault from Gresham. Now he takes out Kushida again on the outside, throws him into the post. And Gresham looking pretty good.
Not even going to lie, the day after they legalized it here in New York, it was so weird walking outside, seeing people just smoking it like cigarettes walking down the street. I was like, okay, am I in a different timeline now or something? But yeah, I'm good. Sure.
TNA chance.
Man, I really like that mask. I love Gresham's mask.
Oh my God, it's so that mask is so creepy. Dude, go ahead.
I was just gonna say every time I see it, I notice something different.
Yeah, it's very like Lovecraftian type mask, like the tentacles. The fact that they made that for him that he could wrestle in too is amazing. It's got like that. How do you pronounce that? Cthulhu? Is it Cthulhu or Cthulhu? That's the vibes it gives me. Very cool. Almost looks too like Jeff, like an old statue, doesn't it? Like if it were like a statue of that. Yeah. I don't know who created it, James. That's a great question. I mean, if it were WWE, you would think it would be like somebody from Jason Baker's team because it's really well done.
I mean, there's a lot of detail.
Yeah. Gresham got double drop kicked by both Mike Bailey and Kushida, and now Kushida and Mike Bailey going to go back at each other. Tennessee is weird. I am not sure it's 100% legal here. You got to go to the dispensary and have a script still, I think.
Yeah, it's not legal in Tennessee. I was told that by my parents.
Heather says, yes, it is Cthulhu. Okay. Yeah, he's like a big octopus creature. I know that. I haven't seen a lot of Lovecraft stuff, but I know about it.
Ooh.
No, we're not at the end of the match yet, Gus.
Man, Speedball is just different.
Yeah, he really is. He's looking for the hoverboard. Mike Bailey climbs back in, kind of breaks it up. Kushida trying to get that. Nope. Kick from both men. Kicks back and forth here. Kushida and Bailey just exchanging kicks. Now Bailey getting a little bit of the better of it. Misses there. Blocked by. Oh, now he got it. Bailey with those kicks, man. Great match. Yeah. I love how the referee's wearing the mask, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
He doesn't want to inhale that. Oh! Kushida just dove out on the floor onto Gresham. Wow, he get air there. Bailey can't believe it. Bailey was thinking he was going to stay in the ring and continue their little skirmish there. But he just leaped outside and took Gresham out. Bailey takes Kushida down now. He's on the outside on the apron. Oh, man. Bailey, double knees on the apron. You heard the comment from Ray Walt there. That's what it's about, earning the title shot. Oh, man.
Oh, I might be ahead of you guys, but that's going to be fun when you get there.
Yeah, I saw it. The Nuggets. That was right in the Nuggets.
No, you're going to see something else. Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Kushida just hacked up a bunch of that goo. He's got that black stuff. Kushida stopped it. But he's getting, he can't, I don't know if he can hold it. Green mist. Kushida had his own and used the green mist. Bailey can't believe it.
I am well ahead right now.
I am too. The finish to this is wild.
Kushida just used green mist. Bailey's up on the top rope. Oh, he takes both down, knees to the back. Gresham is out. This might do it. 1, 2, 3. Speedball. Mike Bailey is your winner. Yeah, he used the green mist. That was amazing. Wow, that was such a cool end to that. Trent Seven there to celebrate with him. Mike Bailey gets a shot at Mustafa Ali, and I would have to say from this, I would think he's got a really good chance of winning it. I really do. Oh, look out. Look out. The entourage. Mustafa Ali's entourage has come in. The men in suits. And here comes Ali to observe the damage. Campaign Singh has the chair now. Ali's got a chair in his hand. Actions have consequences.
Oh.
Bailey's being held by 4 men. have holding him down. Chair shot. No, Seven saved him. Wow, Seven came in and saved him for a shot right to the head. Singh is on top of Seven, though, beating him up. Bailey's trying to get away from those henchmen. Seven now down on the floor. No more people to help. Oh, now he's going to destroy Seven with it. Oh, he whacks his knee. As Bailey looks on, now he puts him in sharpshooter.
Yep.
And he's just jawing at Mike Bailey. Ball Bailey looked back at him and said, "I'll kill you." Oh, mind games here, man. Mind games. Security coming in now. Mustafa raises his hands. Seven is down in the ring. Man, that was awesome. Now I'm excited to see this match now. Whew, so much bad blood. James said, "Damn that green mist." Ali has made this personal, says Ray Walt. He certainly has. We have an ocean. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Steph DeLander's on the ocean. Or on the beach.
I want to say something, but I don't want to get beat up by a monster.
Yeah. Maybe true love just wasn't for me. And then you found me.
I love how she said something about millennial men.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No one cared for me like that before.
Oh.
First, I thought it was strange. Now it makes sense. Sometimes the best things in life are right in front of you. Just have to open your eyes and see. And when you're a catch like me, sometimes there are a few old flames. And I need to go back to Australia.
I'm sorry.
I have one question for you. She drew a
I got
heart
to turn my fan up.
Will you wait for me? SDL and PCO in the heart. She's going back home for a little bit, but she said, "Will you wait for me?" That was awesome.
That was.
That was
good
awesome.
stuff, man.
Matt and Jeff next week, man. And this is our main event. And up next, we have AJ, Francis, and Rhino for the digital media title. And I am going to hit that fast forward button and jump ahead. All right, here we go. I'm at the Fight Bite screen in case anyone wonders where we're at. So we have they're talking about the tale of the tape, basically. First time ever matchup between these two. Francis beat Laredo Kid for the first time for the title 35 days ago. And we have Gore. TNA has a new head production guy. That is why the lighting and the audio is improved. They got rid of the other guy that was under Scott D'Amore. Nice vignette. Yeah, it was very cool. Where does this leave Matt? I don't know, unless he wants to get a jet over to Australia. Rhino, of course, in Philadelphia. Makes sense. Oh, man. They love Rhino in Philly. With Chelsea Green, right? That's kayfabe, Heather. We're not talking about that.
Oh.
2300 Arena sold out. And there is AJ Francis and Rich Swann making their way in. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is AJ Francis. And this is Rich Homie Swann.
Swear. Still waiting for that.
Oh my God, man. If he ever wears a clock, I'm telling you I'm going to lose it. I am the greatest TNA digital media champion ever. I don't know if Jeff Hardy can get a waiver in order to do the Slammiversary, so we can have Hardy Boys. I know Solo had a waiver in order to go to Canada. I don't know. I have no idea. 2,300 close to sold out. Only 1,000. They were shy of 300 capacity at the 2,300 arena. Nice. Moose and Macklin don't exactly gel anymore. No, not at all. He said, I'm giving you a shot at my championship. And at the end of the match, like all the other white rhinos, you're going to be extinct. Oh, my God. He took a shot at the Phillies. Phillies actually are the best team in baseball right now. Darn. It's really not even close.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Although Philadelphia does have a lot of tendency to like lose in playoffs. That's they're kind of known for that.
What? No.
Rich Swann going after. What the heck happened here? Well, that was a very quick match. We're gonna get a Rhino or we're gonna get a PCO sighting here. We're gonna get a PCO sighting here. I guarantee it. We're getting a PCO sighting, guys. Oh, man. Lights going? No?
Oh, man.
Tie.
Let's go.
Are you summoning guns forgetting where you are? Oh, my God. It's going to be the FBI, isn't it? The home of hardcore, home of extreme. You're not summoning guns. You're a son of a bitches.
Oh.
This is going to continue. Philadelphia street fight. Crowd chanting for PCO. Rhino now back in it. Slams his head off the mat. Hope PCO destroys AJ Francis. Prediction: Spitfire wins the titles back. Lish turns on Masha, beats her down, and Killer Kelly comes for the save. Yeah, that'll do. That would be
I like that.
Smashes Rhino with that chair. I mean, somebody's got to come in here. Because it's still 2-on-1, and now it's a street fight. I was going to grab a table, but he's like, nope, he's not making the fans happy. He's like, I'm not doing that. Chair shot right off the face. I vote for Rhino.
I think it's safe to say that AJ Francis did well in football. He is clearly not a basketball player. He didn't catch that bounce pass of a chair throw at him, so he did pretty well in football, I think. think he's okay.
Crowd wants tables, and they're going to get a table. They're chanting Eagles. Come on. Don't chant Eagles. I don't want to hear that crap. 2. Francis won. The table's still up. Uh-oh. All right, Francis won it anyway. Low blow gets him the win. Now they're beating Rhino down again. Let's see if
somebody's going through that table.
Yeah, oh yeah. Somebody's got to show. Ah, the lights out.
There you go.
Lights are out. Ah, there he is. He's behind AJ Francis. Kick to the midsection. Throws Francis out. Swan with a kick to the back of the head of PCO. Didn't even feel it. Gets him up. Throws him down. Power bombs. There he goes. Oh, he missed.
Oh.
Francis totally avoided him.
Oh.
Oh, man. PCO is down. Francis picking him up. Now he looks, he's going to choke slam him onto the... Yeah, he choke slams him onto the ramp. Got the better of him again. PCO did indeed come out, but didn't matter. My prediction is Masha and Alicia loses the Knockouts Championships. Masha turns on Alicia, beats her down for them losing the titles. Her former tag team partner, Killer Kelly, returns it. Yeah, very similar to what James said. Yeah, that's cool. Cool shout. Yeah, may very well be. All right, we are at the break here, so we'll fast forward again. And it looks like we have Tasha Steelz. Tazzy gets a little treat here tonight. Tasha Steelz is here. Tasha with the sunglasses and the purple bandana. Tazzy got to see a peach. We're good to go now.
Okay.
Yowie wowie, says Gus. All right, who we got coming out?
Oh,
there's Gisele.
Is this? Oh yeah. Forgot Gisele was on the show tonight. Gisele Shaw coming out to wrestle Tasha Steelz. Philly wants tables. Oh, of course. Always do. Jeff, wow. Chelsea Green.
Sorry, we laughed.
Talking about keeping her eye on the women's wrestlers outside of WWE, and named Kenzie Page as someone who is mega talented and who she thinks be in NXT soon.
Wow.
Tasha just attacked Gisele before the match was even starting. Throws her off the ring apron. Gisele's being built up to take on Jordynne Grace at TNA Bound for Glory to become TNA. Could be. Could be. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how she left, Jeff, right? Didn't she leave after losing to Jordynne?
I think so.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Was it Jordan or was it Deanna?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Or maybe no, Deanna. When Deanna left, she beat Deanna down, and I think it was she left after losing to Jordynne. I think that's how it happened.
The story will come full circle.
Yep.
Nice moves here by Tasha Steelz. Big knee.
Going to Spartanburg.
Cleveland, Ohio is Victory Road. Spartanburg, SC.
Have a lot of things I could say about Spartanburg, but I'll be nice.
Was that close? Was that close to you? Were you close to Spartanburg where you lived?
It was close to where I went to college.
Okay.
I lived close to there after college, so
okay.
Yeah, a little familiarity with Spartanburg, I'll say.
Nice. Tasha Steele this time signed with TNA. She just does modeling on the side. Good night, Gus. James loves Tasha. You are not alone. Big elbow drop from Tasha. So far, this has been all Tasha Steelz. Gisele in a little bit of trouble here, trying to make her way back up. Big knee to the throat from Tasha. Plus, Masha teased that she put up a pic of her and Kelly as tag champs together and said, "Do you miss us?" Oh. Still to come here, we got that main event coming up. Hendry and Alexander against Moose and Macklin. Jeff, imagine it gets to the point where let's say Hendry wins it, and what about a program with Hendry and Josh Alexander?
Would love that,
man.
I think that'd be really good for both.
Yeah,
it'd be something a little bit different for Josh. Maybe he could show a little more of his personality, but I think Hendry could show some of his wrestling ability. So I think it'd be good for both.
Agreed. Big kick there from Tasha. Tasha up off the rope. Thrown off. Missed the clothesline. Oh, man. Power slam from Gisele. James said I replied with a gif of "damn right we do," and she liked it. Nice. Very nice.
Jeez.
Shaw missed with a knee. Tasha so quick.
Oh.
Goes to the man, it's just stopping every attack. She missed there though. Wow. Right. Oh man, huge knee. 2, 3. That's it.
That knee dang near took her head off.
Yeah, it did. That was a hell of a knee. Be right.
All right. Tazzy, what do you think about Gisele? Well, now they're showing Zaya Brookside. So where do you think they go next with Gisele and with Zaya? Where do you think they're going?
I mean, would it be safe to say, can you do a triple threat match? Can you do
I
that?
think so.
I mean, or do you have them go against each other? One and two, you gotta do because they're both on the road, so you gotta, you know. I still think one of them should be in the should be in the match at some Slammiversary instead of some other person. But
Yeah.
hey, I'm not writing the show.
What was your question to Tazzy?
No
Jeff? I
Hendry in
missed it.
2 tag team matches in a week.
Yeah. So I was asking Tazzy, like, what do we think happens next with Gisele? And you know, like, what do we think happens with Zaya Brookside and the rest of the Knockouts division?
Sorry. We are at a "we will be right back" sign, so that means that we will fast forward.
We should be just about at the same place with everybody on YouTube now.
Yeah, it's getting close. We are at okay, so this was the attack on Santana. Last week you could see Santana bloodied up here. And Kazarian also, took out Nemeth. And there is JDC. Gisele still works a little stiff, though. No, you're on the Gisele match? Yeah, no, I've got ABC coming into the ring right now. So Chris Bay and Ace Austin coming down to the ring on the ramp. Ooh, Tazzy, look at the T-shirt.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
They have a new T-shirt for ABC.
I am very backed up. I got to go get the original Rascalz shirts, and I got to get the ABC shirts. I'm way behind right now.
So many T-shirts, not enough money.
Along, I got to get that new Braun Breaker shirt, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Hello, A.E. Jobson. How are you? All right, here we go.
Oh.
Chris Bay goes after. I that's so weird saying Johnny Daniel Curtis. It's very weird. I still want to call him Dango. It's much easier to say. Toss to the outside. Now Chris Bay gonna fly and takes him down onto the ramp. ABC, and he celebrates with Ace Austin.
Chris Bay is so talented, man. I would love at some point, and he stuck the landing. Wow. I would love it if he got back into like the X Division title picture at some point. If they don't continue with the tag team and put them back in the title picture there, I'd love to see him go for the X Division title again.
No doubt. Big clothesline there from Bay. Nick Aldis replied to my tweet about the England semifinal game the other day and the Euros against it. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Ducks under that clothesline. Oh, and JDC just throws him over that rope and onto the floor. Bay needs a singles title. Yeah, I would agree.
So, A. Jobson, since we didn't get your food for the evening, you always kind of have the extravagant food. Tell us what you had to eat this evening.
Who's that?
A. Jobson.
Oh, yeah. Good point. He does. He usually has the menu of menus.
Yeah. Like I'm fully expecting like a beef Wellington at some point.
Steak tartare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Got Bay over into that corner now. Big right hands. Throws him. Wow. Whipped into that far corner. Oh, look who's coming. Yeah. He's got backup. Just told Ace Austin to mind his business. I love the Jacob Fatu one, and I don't even like the Bloodline merch as a rule.
I'm still stuck on his entrance.
Right?
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, it's great.
No, we're not watching through YouTube, RK. We're watching the TNA Plus app. We just started later. So they started 8 o'clock. We started at 8:30. Here comes. Oh, he missed there. JDC misses. Bay getting a little momentum here now. Big lefts, rights, and lefts here.
Get it.
Reverses. Bay comes in, knocks him down. Bay getting fired up. Is ABC still in Bullet Club? I'm not sure. They don't come out to that anymore. I don't know. Nice kick there. He's got JDC dazed here from behind with a cutter. And he is down.
Oh.
Bay's getting fired up on here. Wants to go up top, and here comes the tag team champs. Austin, though, goes after Myers. Oh, and Chris Bay took out Eddie down on the floor. And now Myers comes in.
God,
Oh, and it takes out Myers, too. Oh, Myers interfered, of course. And that's going to do it. JDC wins because of interference from Myers and Eddie.
Man.
Numbers are too much. Crowd booing. Foul mouth Philly. Well, the system does it again. The system still works. We shall see. All right, we got a little bit to fast forward here, and I think, yeah, Jeff, you might be right. I think we're finally caught up. Yeah, we are. So we're on the "We'll Be Right Back" screen, and that is actually right now live. So we are caught up, guys. It's been a good show, man. It's been a really good show.
Yeah, JDC with the win, man. It's gonna be weird calling him that and not Dango.
It really is. Yeah, it really is. It's so weird not to refer to him as Dango. Did you all see the interview Moose did with What Culture? He said Joe Hendry could be the next John Cena. I believe that. Look, Moose was on Joe Hendry's food show with him. Those two had a ball. Those two were cracking up laughing the entire time, which was fun to see. But yeah, look, he is so over. I I don't. I mean, it might be a good comparison. Although John kind of had to fight his way out of other characters first, and then come back as a different person before he changed. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. What would you guys compare it to, Jeff? Like, what would your and Tazzy's opinion be on that? Like, if you had to pick a wrestler who just was incredibly over, that might remind you of what Joe Hendry is right now. Who would it be?
That's a good question. I'm thinking.
How about like a Daniel Bryan over? Or is that going too far? Because Daniel Bryan was so over, it's not even funny.
I don't think that's going too far. I think that's where he is right now, like where you got some of the yes movement, like early days of the yes movement. I think that's where we are now with him. But I think as more people get exposed to his character, seeing what he's doing, I think it could be even bigger. And who knows? I mean, I want him to stay in TNA.
Yep.
But if he ever decides to go somewhere else and gets more eyes on him, he's going to blow up that much more.
And say his name and when he appears, indeed. We were just talking about him, and look who comes out. There he is. Tazzy, what do you think? Could you see him transitioning over to NXT and then the main roster of WWE?
You know what I want to say, though? Everybody asks me, why is this they're doing this in NXT? Here's the reason why. On the main roster, you have people that don't watch all wrestling on the main roster. On the main roster, they're fans. NXT are diehard wrestling fans. There's a reason why those fans are passionate. That's the perfect place you want to have TNA go to, and that's just why they're going there. He was over NXT. He was over.
When I went back and listened, I couldn't believe those. Yeah, go ahead. I couldn't believe the cheers, Tazzy. I couldn't believe it.
I completely forgot that he was in TNA. That's how crazy it was.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that when I went back and watched and how they were singing along with it and everything like that. I could not believe it. That place exploded. Yeah. Joe is in the ring, and now we are getting Josh Alexander, the walking weapon. I want to see Joe Hendry pull out a song on NXT, or maybe I will say don't do it. I would be a jealous TNA fan. LOL. Dango is Dango to me, darn it. I don't trust Dango. No, I don't think anybody should trust Dango, to be honest. Dango is out for one person, and that's Dango.
Yep.
So, yep, I wouldn't either. When the system is going to need him the most, which may very well be at a time when it's Joe Hendry wrestling Moose, he's going to completely abandon them or do something to screw it up.
I think he'll screw over Moose.
Yeah.
I think he's got Myers and Eddie Edwards in his back pocket already.
That could very well be. Yeah, you were pointing that out a couple of weeks ago, saying that, that there's a little bit of hesitation there between the two of them. All right. Steve Macklin. Like I said, Macklin has no love lost for Moose either, so I don't know how that's going to work out. Obviously, he has a lot of history with Josh. Joe Hendry's listed on the WWE roster?
Since when?
Really?
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I'd find that hard to believe. Yeah, I'm going through it now. Ethan Page is there. Sam Perez, Obafemi, Kalani Jordan, Tony D'Angelo.
Nope. And nope. I checked daily because I need the.
No, he's not there.
I need the renderings.
Yeah, he's not on there. Moose. Real question. Do you consider pulling the move on Joe Hendry if you are in TNA?
If you mean putting a belt on Joe Hendry, I think now's the time.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I think it's time. I've never watched NXT until they signed Ethan Page, and after that, I had no choice.
I'll say this: NXT is on fire right now.
They really are. Jeff Tazzy and Joe, I believe Joe Hendry will be the first double champion. He will have the NXT and TNA championship title. Ooh. Interesting.
Are you calling it?
Interesting. Bring that music down just a notch. You're going to start without just hearing what Joe Hendry had to say. I'm going to have to put these guys over. Dancing Moose. And Steve Macklin. And all Steve wants to talk about is tag him and bag him. You think you're going to be bagging his Joe Hendry's groceries? Chanting, we believe. We believe. Man. Booze. There you go. Josh is loving it. He's over there laughing. Yo. Frankie Kazarian?
Interesting.
Sure. Add that to the group.
Have a funny feeling we're going to see Mr. Nemeth come down and maybe take him out at some point. Frankie joining him on commentary. No water for you?
I would not be shocked if you see Frankie show up in NXT as well again.
Yep.
Yeah, Frankie was there. Yeah, he was there once before. James says Moose sucks eggs.
That was still a great shirt, by the way.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it was so good. What heathens are chanting Moose sucks? Heathens, I say. Wonder who Frankie was talking to last week when the show ended. I believe in Moose dancing. Oh, no. Is going to do a spoof on Macklin. Funny story I forgot about from a few years ago. My dad met Truth in New Orleans during Mania weekend, and he asked, where's the Rocky statue? He's so funny. Frankie got a TNA pop. Mm-hmm. What's up, Sapphire? Walking Weapon and Macklin are starting it out, and the Walking Weapon chants. Frankie said the only reason these guys are here is because he saved the company. Oh, Josh going, nope. Macklin got out. Macklin and Josh. What a rivalry those two have had over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Whips Josh off the ropes, misses underneath, misses again. Josh with a nice arm drag.
And those two can be tied together as long as they're in TNA.
Yep.
Like for the remainder of their careers, however long they're in TNA, they can always be linked together. They can always have some type of heat, some type of feud going.
Yeah, for sure. Match that's happening right now, Sapphire, is Joe Hendry and Josh Alexander against Moose and Macklin. Oh, Josh points over to Joe Hendry. We believe, Chance. Hendry face to face with Moose. Moose wants to do an old-fashioned it looked like an old-fashioned test of strength, but of course Moose with the boot throws Hendry in the corner. Hendry moves out. Big clothesline from Joe. Now up over Moose. Repeated headshots. Crowd counting along. Here comes number 10. Nope. Moose caught him. Inverted Atomic does nothing to Joe Hendry.
He wore his cup.
Yeah, he did. He prepared. There we go. We're getting this little tribute to you-know-who in Philadelphia right there. Now he's going up. Nope, Macklin is getting into the ring, and he breaks that up. Now both men. Hendry can't quite get Moose up, though. Nope. Josh is going to go over and help him lift him up. Oh, he's just having him to listen to the crowd. He said, listen to the crowd. They'll get, there you go.
Power him up.
Holding him all the way up there. Look at this. Down. Two. Tags in Josh. Frankie Kazarian says he's a one-hit wonder. Oh, power him up, Scotty. Kaz, I say TNA. Yeah, okay, whatever. Josh has Macklin up across his back. Macklin trying to fight out of it. Bounces his head off the far turnbuckle, and Macklin goes down. Oh, pulls the ropes out from under Josh, and Josh tumbles out to the floor. Hello, Jen. Tag made now. Moose going back in there, and Josh is in a world of hurt. Just putting that boot right on the throat of Josh Alexander. So next week is the go-home show for Slammiversary. That's insane.
Yep, it is, man.
Wow, we have 1 week, man. 1 week.
It's wild stuff.
We have one more show with these guys, and of course, one more NXT show as well that we're going to have to pay attention to see what's going to happen. Josh is really trying to fight his way out of there. Off the ropes. Nice elbow there from Macklin. Goes for the cover. Nope. Gets a 2. WWE is very high on Josh and will make him a big offer in January, most now because of Paige in NXT. Yeah, we'll see, Robert. I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, the commentary tonight is just on fire. They're
Yeah,
great.
man.
They're always good, but tonight they're especially hitting the mark. So.
Macklin takes a big boot from Josh and goes down. Moose coming back. Josh pulls out the ropes on him, goes flying over the far rope, trying to get a tag back into Joe Hendry. There's a nice suplex there, and Macklin is down. I think Moose might grab Hendry. Yeah, he's going to grab him from the outside. Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah.
Face first off the ring apron. I believe you're an idiot.
They are a mess over there.
Yeah. 2-0. Josh kicks out again. The world believes in Joe Hendry. Yeah, the atomic drop is not used a whole lot anymore. Here comes Moose. Right into an elbow from Josh. Josh trying to make his way out of there. He's been in the ring a long time. Nice move there by Josh. But is it enough to get him out of the ring? I don't think anyone how high profile you are, you can escape NXT. I mean, Ethan and Cody are tight, and Ethan still has to go through the system. Here we go. Joe Hendry is now the legal man. Macklin ducks under that. Hendry's caught him. Fall away slam. Moose goes over into the corner. Hendry, better watch out. Here comes Moose. Moose misses. Hendry's got him up. Hendry. Kip up for Hendry. We believe Macklin comes over. Here comes Moose. Oh, Moose with a huge kick to Hendry. Hendry with a power bomb. Josh nowhere to be found. Both of the other team are inside of that ring. Macklin over in the corner. Moose is now, I guess, rolled out of there. We believe. Chance coming again. Standing ovation attempt. No, Macklin reversed it. Josh tags back in. Psycho knee takes out Joe Hendry, and now there's Josh back in. German suplex. Another one. Another one. 4 in a row. There's number 5. There's number 6. Man. There's number 7. There's 8. 9.
Man.
And 10. Frankie Kazarian says this is not good for Steve Macklin, you think? TNA needs to add more women. I feel this year's been a letdown. No, I don't believe that. They've had more women on their show than I think I've ever seen. I don't know if they've signed them to the roster or not, but I mean, we've seen so many different women over the last like like 5-6 weeks.
Ooh.
Still going with uppercuts here.
Joe, did you see the comment that James had, the one I answered about the commentators? I'll put it back up on screen because I
Question for you all: if NXT and TNA does the pay-per-view, who would be your commentators? Mine would be Vic Joseph and Tom Hannafin. Jeff, you said I try to have all of them involved. The 4-man table of Ray Walt, Booker T, Hannafin, and Vic. I'd maybe have Vic do post-match interviews, but that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Clothesline for Josh.
TNA.
All 4 men are in this ring, and now Hendry's getting fired up. Oh, here comes Frankie. I knew this.
Yep.
I knew this goofball was going to get involved somehow. Josh ran into Hendry, gets a spear from Moose, and that's probably going to be it. KIA. Macklin's going to get the pin. Yep. Freaking Frankie, man. Damn Killjoy. Yeah, you could take that McNabb jersey and burn it, Derek.
Damn.
Oh, man. It went off too quick there. It ended very abruptly.
Very abruptly.
Well, that sucks. It ended very abruptly.
You folks have to let us know if you're getting more on YouTube.
Yeah, that ended like super abruptly on the TNA app. I didn't even see the end.
All right.
Damn you, Frank. I know, right? Stupid Frankie. Yeah, you can do something with that McNabb jersey, but I won't mention what. Yeah, no, listen, this was a fun night. We had a lot of good stuff tonight on the show. I love how there you go. That's exactly what I do with it. Yeah. A lot of good stuff on this show, man. I love Santino getting involved more and more each week, and doing his thing with the matches and stuff like that. I think that's awesome. Santino's great for comic relief, and I love it. Yeah, this was a really great show. I think this is a really fun one. As we're getting closer and closer to Slammiversary, man, next Saturday, crazy. We will, of course, be here for that. And we have we'll be here for this next week for the go home show to Slammiversary as well. But yeah, this was awesome, man. I really enjoyed this show tonight. A lot of good stuff, a lot of great matches. Speedball Mike Bailey is going to be going up against Ali in what is a big time revenge match now for Mike Bailey in front of his home crowd, nonetheless. And then PCO and AJ Francis are gonna have they're gonna have at it at some point soon. That could be happening at Slammiversary as well. Maybe a stip in that match. We'll have to see. And yeah, this is you're just seeing all this kind of come together. And of course, next week on this show we have the Hardys, Matt and Jeff, in action against Myers and Eddie Edwards. Amazing, man. This is it's been awesome. Been really awesome. Yeah, let us know what your scores are. I'm going to go around the round table here, of course, to Tazzy and Jeff, see what they thought of the show and what their scores are for tonight. And you please, basically in the chat, do the same. A says a 9 out of 10. Dango and Kaz are hired goons for the system now. 9 out of 10. Solid show. Conrad says can't wait. Macklin pins Josh. Yes. Yeah. This was great. Tazzy, start it off, man. What did you think of tonight's show?
Well, this was a great NXT TNA show. I liked it. Like we said earlier. Jeff said earlier. Wrestling is unbelievable right now. Yeah. It's perfect because it's the summer. And it's like, okay, let's let's go to some shows. Like this is how you promote shows. Like, oh, I want to go see that.
Yep.
I'm going to that show. That's how you promote.
Yeah.
Like shows. I know. But anyway, the psychology in the ring was great tonight. It was unbelievable tonight. The storylines are perfect. They're okay. Let me rewind. One is not perfect. I don't know the whole show, but the rest of the show was great. If you guys know us, you know which one we not liking right now. You could have easily put one of your other superstars there. You could have put a TNA. You could have put an NXT star in there, and it'd been just even better. But hey, this is why we're right here. We don't write the show. It's all good. So I'm still going to give this a 9 out of 10. It could have been 9.5, but the woman who's battling Jordynne Grace took the 5 points off. Just throw it out there.
Yeah, man, it was a ball. Jeff, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with tonight's show. We got a lot in that 2 hours.
Yeah, we really did.
A lot of movement on various storylines. Don't give up on the love connection between PCO and Steph DeLander.
Yep.
There's still love in the air. So
there is.
We love around here, and why not root for these crazy kids? There you go, Joe. There you go. So no, I thought tonight was a great show. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think what was interesting was the finish to the X Division #1 Contenders match. I think we get something with Gresham and Kushida going forward. There's a reason why Kushida used the mist.
Yep.
I want to know why. So, but yeah, I thought tonight was great, and can't wait till next week. The go home show for Slammiversary, and next Saturday, Slammiversary already. We've been waiting for it, so here it is.
Yeah, man. We're almost we are halfway through the wrestling year. Can you believe that? It's July, folks. We are like midway. I mean, in just a few days, it's midway through the calendar year, which is crazy. And Slammiversary signifies that we're halfway through this year. But yeah, I loved it. I thought the show was great. I'm going to give it a 9.5. I liked it. Like Jeff said, a lot of storyline advancement, a lot of stuff going on with Moose and Hendry and that whole circle of people that are up there. The system obviously still seems like they've got it all together. And a lot of people are wondering, when does that finally come crashing down? We'll see. Are the Hardys gonna knock them off their pedestals a little bit next week on this show? We'll have to take, we'll see what happens with that. And all these other little storylines that are happening. And, will it be finally time that Speedball gets a well-deserved championship in TNA? We've been talking about that for a long time now, how good he is and how good he has been. Does he finally break that drought and get that title from Mustafa Ali? And how does he do it? How does he get past all of what Mustafa Ali has? The entourage, Singh as well in his corner. And what happens? Sometimes guys like this, when they're threatened and they know that something could come to an end, maybe he does something else and brings someone else in. Maybe he shoots a little bit of money to someone that may know Mike Bailey very well and go up against. So we'll see. Crafty as all he is. But yeah, I thought this was a great show tonight, man. I loved it. The wrestling was great. The storytelling was really good. And yeah, it's just going to get amazing from here. Like I said, their go-home shows are off the charts next week for that big event pay-per-view. But don't forget, tune in to NXT because I would not miss an NXT episode heading into Slammiversary either, because we don't know what's going to happen there either. So definitely tune in to NXT. And, of course, check out Tazzy's channel for that also. So, All right. I will. All we got, like I said, what we have coming up yet is Between the Ropes on Sunday. So if you're not doing anything and there is finally no pay-per-view, come out and join us on Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. We will have all of the news, all of this stuff with NXT and TNA. We'll have news from WWE, the Wyatt Six, AEW, and the feuds that are going on there. We'll talk about it all at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time this coming Sunday. We'll have our our grievances, of course. Jeff and I will have a grievance. We'll have our favorite moments of the week. And all of that good stuff that you remember about Between the Ropes, because we haven't been on for so long with it. We'll be back on Sunday, and then we return on Tuesday for another episode of Fireflies Forever. And of course, Jeff and Chris and myself will talk all about everything that happened on this coming Monday's episode, and they're getting good, man. Are you going to follow up that thing where Bo was in the back? I'm sure they will, so don't miss that on Tuesday. And then, of course, we'll be right back here next Thursday for the go-home show for Slammiversary, and then Saturday for Slammiversary itself. Remember, Slammiversary is a big pay-per-view. It is not one of the ones you're going to get for free anywhere on the app or anything like that. You're going to have to get it from Fight TV, which is called something else now, which I always forget. You have to get it from there or the TNA app or something like that, but you will have to purchase that one. It is one of their biggest of the year. All right, Tazzy, what do you got coming up? And we will roll on out of here.
Oh, this is going to be very, very funny. We're going to stick to our guns, and we're actually going to we're in the middle of our summer break right now. So I didn't realize how crazy wrestling was going to be when I announced this. But we're going to stick to our guns. So we're still taking Monday and Tuesday off. Monday, Tuesday, and next Friday off. And we'll be back here for, which is a perfect timing, back here for the following NXT right after Slammiversary. Nice. Which will be a perfect timing because who knows might happen. So we'll be right there, and we'll go fully all shows for the next 2 or 3 months, and it should be kind of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. There you go. Don't forget to subscribe to Tazzy's channel. Join him for all the good stuff that they do. Conrad, our friend in the chat as well. Make sure you go and subscribe to his channel as well for all that news on AEW and all the follow-ups he does on their shows and, of course, their pay-per-views as well. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for us tonight. Before you all leave, make sure you drop a like on the stream. It's free. It's easy. Just hit that like button before you go. It helps us out big time. And also make sure you sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. And that will do it for us for tonight. Guys, have a great rest of your night. Please stay safe. Be kind to one another always. And hopefully we will see you all for the next show on Sunday for Between the Ropes at 8:30. Have a great one, guys, and we'll talk to you all soon.